I went to therapy to feel better. That was my plan. Sit in a chair. Talk about my childhood. Leave feeling understood. Nobody warned me that understanding could feel exactly like being punched. His name was Dr. Okafor. Quiet man. 50-something. The kind of person who listened so completely it made you nervous. Like he was reading something behind your words that you hadn't written yet. I went because my sleep had stopped working. 3 months of 4-hour nights and a chest that felt like someone had parked a car on it. I told him about my job, my difficult boss, my demanding family, my friends who took more than they gave. I talked for 40 minutes. He listened. Then he said, "That's a very long list of people responsible for how you feel." I waited for him to continue. He didn't. I went home irritated. I told my wife he wasn't very good, that he just sat there, that I'd done all the talking. She nodded in the way that meant she wasn't going to say what she was thinking. I went back the following week anyway, because the chest thing hadn't moved. Third session. I was mid-sentence, explaining again why everything in my life was difficult because of what other people did, when he held up one hand, just slightly, just enough, and said, "What would your life look like if you stopped waiting for other people to change?" I felt the anger before I felt anything else. "That's not the point," I said. "The point is they need to." "I know," he said, "but they're not here. You are." I sat with that for 3 weeks. I didn't want to. I wanted to be right. I wanted the validation I'd come for, the professional confirmation that yes, the people around me were the problem, and yes, I was handling it remarkably well. Instead, I had a question I couldn't stop hearing. What would your life look like if you stopped waiting? And slowly, not dramatically, not overnight, I started to answer it. I had a conversation with my brother I'd been avoiding for 2 years. I told my boss what I actually needed instead of performing fine. I stopped returning calls that left me empty. Small things, uncomfortable things, things that were entirely within my control, that had always been within my control, that I had spent years pretending were impossible. I saw Dr. Okafor for 8 months. The last session he asked what had changed. I said, "I stopped making a list." He smiled. First time I'd seen it. "That's it," he said. "That's the whole thing." I went to therapy to feel better. Turns out feeling better required feeling worse first. Hearing the thing you don't want to hear. From someone you paid to say it.